It hit 0, didn't it? And it's going up now. That must mean I can come on. Hello. Is this working? Testing 1, 2, 3. No, I'm kidding. Oh my word, everybody. It's official. TTrom Plays Games has gone live on Twitch. The stream is starting up. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I even have followers already. This is literally like my first stream. Official DJ! DJ, what is up? Oh my goodness, there are people here watching me. Thank you so much for the welcome, DJ. Appreciate it. Justin is here too! Oh my word. Justin, aka JBN29, says greetings, pal. Oh my goodness, thanks. Thanks to both of you. Thanks everybody who's already here. I actually, before I get into the gameplay and stuff, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually already have a lot of people to thank for dropping me a follow. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Thanks everybody. So before I get things going here, I do want to thank the 9, what should we call them? The 9 inaugural, ambassador followers to the TTrom Twitch channel. I want to give huge thanks and shout outs to Drew the Nostalgia Maniac, aka Drew NM98, Link of Skyloft, Geeky Jew, Strawberry Yoshi, my wife, go figure, my wife follows me on Twitch, go figure. Rhea, I'm not sure how, Rhea underscore 33. If they come in later, maybe I'll figure out for sure how to pronounce that. Justin, I see you in chat right now. Justin, thank you. Thank you, DJ, as well. Thanks also to Video Games for Fun. I love that username. And Joshua Plays 96. Lots of familiar faces in here. And, just, wow. Thanks so much, everybody. We are almost in double-digit followers, and like I said, I'm just starting off this first stream here. Thanks, everybody. I beg your pardon for the shyness, or the however you want to call it. I'm way more used to doing pre-recorded stuff, so... In fact, the last time I live streamed anything to anywhere was probably approaching 2 years ago now, so... I'm expecting things to go wrong, I don't even know. Gary Likes Games, just this minute, this just in, has just dropped a like, folks, or excuse me, a follow. See, I'm so painfully, inexperienced with this. Followed, he dropped a follow, we are at 10 followers now, thanks Gary. I see you, fam. But yeah, I beg everyone's pardon, please bear with me while I get used to the whole live thing. I'm, as you know, way more used to pre-recorded stuff, but I do find live streaming fun. So I wanted to give it a crack again. Like I said, I did a while ago, long while ago, as a matter of fact, so... But yeah, just trying to get used to this and get back into the swing of things. And also, bear in mind, this does not mean the YouTube channel is going away. As a matter of fact, I plan on uploading the next episode of my wife and I playing Yoshi's Woolly World today, hopefully sometime after the stream, so we shall see that going up sometime this evening. Alright, so, but onto the stream. Let's do this. Let's cancel out this beautiful music. Shoutouts to Red and Green, a SMW Central user who makes fantastic Mario World sound font songs that I just used for my intro here. So let's get things rolling here and fire up the game. Move this over here. I'm going to click around for a second because I'm a scrub. 1 second. Hey, I hear the game. It worked. We're getting there. All right, so first on the docket is going to be Beard Blade. It is a well, for lack of a better word, Wario-like type platformer that I actually found out about not too long ago, and I'm really excited about because I love Wario games, and I can't wait to try this out. So let's try to get it to show up on the screen. Drum roll, please. Hey, we're in there. Nothing broke yet. Yo, Drew the Nostalgia Maniac is in the chat, everybody. Oh my gosh. Thanks for hanging out for even a moment, Drew. Appreciate it. Thanks to everybody here. Oh my goodness. I'm like okay with even like very few people showing up in my chat because I'm so used to doing pre-recorded stuff that I could basically talk to myself for 2 hours. It doesn't really matter. I'm just making a really long Let's Play episode. But the fact that some people are here right now just kind of makes it even cooler, not gonna lie. Gary, DJ, Justin, and Drew, thanks everybody for checking things out. And welcome to the stream. So, yeah, Justin, I actually have only just recently found out about this game myself. Peach Fuzz. I only played this game for like a couple hours, if that. DJ Unikitty, cool. Thank you for being thank you for clarifying. DJ Unikitty. Okay. People are already trying to sell out to me. Did you see that in the chat? Buy more followers. Like, no, ban. Anyway. I don't have time for that garbage. Anyway. So, we got ourselves Beard Blade. I've been meaning, ever since I've Let's Played Wario Land 4, I've been wanting to play another Wario game, content creation to some extent. And so I'm glad I get to play this now. I only discovered this maybe like a month or so ago, and I've played like maybe an hour, give or take. But it's got strong Wario Land 4 vibes. You collect little tokens, you collect treasures, you even collect, get this, little CDs that are sort of like sound test things, I'm thinking. So it's really funny that so many of the elements in this game sort of feel like they take inspiration from Wario Land stuff. So I am pretty pumped about that. There's even a day and night cycle, which is very similar to Wario Land 3, if you're all familiar with that, where the environments you explore actually change depending on whether or not it's day or night. Certain doors will be locked, and different things will be accessible, vice versa. So, looking forward to messing with it. As a matter of fact, we're already in the game. Let's do it. I love games that help you. I love games that let you start off in your pajamas. Shoutouts to this game and Wind Waker, Zelda Wind Waker. Those are the first two games that come to my mind when they let you start off in your pajamas. Check that out. All right, we're playing. Drew says, "So many games, so little time." You are not kidding. I'm now like, since I'm deciding I want to do Twitch streaming here and there, I now get to have the glory of deciding what games I want to. Oh, whoops, boing, jump over those. There we go. I now get the pleasure of deciding what games I want to YouTube, which games I want to live stream, and which games I want to play casually. So, and can I fit them all in a 24-hour period? Probably not, but life goes on, as it were, right? Look, the rat, like, kind of squeaks when you jump on him. It's funny. Anyway, I don't know if y'all can tell, but right away, man, this game just screams Wario to me. Grabbing a whole bunch of coins. And like I said, later on we'll be grabbing treasures and stuff. It's crazy. But as time went on, a lot of us Wario Land fans decided that, well, Nintendo is severely neglecting the franchise, so why don't we turn it into Why don't we turn it into a genre all its own? And I really love the rise of the Wario-likes. So, bring them on is what I say. This guy, I'm not gonna lie, with the mustache style, kind of looks like Luigi. I haven't seen you before. I should assume you're not one of them. It would be an unreasonable request if I were to ask you to let me down, would it? I've been here for quite some time. This opening level really does... I agree, Gary. Kind of gives you SMB3 flying ship vibes. It gives me that, and it also gives me, actually, if we're talking Wario Land, I don't know if y'all have played Wario Land Shake It for Wii, but that starts off on a pirate ship of sorts as well. Run and jump into me. I'm not paying attention, of course. Run and jump. There we go. Run and jump. There we go. Look at that mustache. You can't tell me this isn't Luigi sneaking his way into a Steam game. Like, come on now. Look at that mustache, everything. Phew, thank you. Okay, no, there's no time to waste. Find a way off this ship. What's that? They took your... ... sheep? Yeah, the opening cutscene literally shows his sheep getting kidnapped. Sheep-napped, if you will. DJ Unikitty says, I want to say this right now. I wanted to say, welcome to Twitch, TTrom. And Drew says, I second that. Thank you, DJ Unikitty, and thank you, Drew, the Nostalgia Maniac, and really, thanks everybody in the chat right now, and in general, even if you're watching this on the VOD, because I will be uploading this to a VOD channel. It's going to be separate from my main YouTube channel, in case you didn't know. But yeah, good stuff. I can manifest a person's peculiar trait. You never know what your trait might be. From controlling the air around you, or talking to plants. Everyone has an ability waiting to be awakened. I can understand why you're skeptical, but I insist you allow me to give it a shot. Just stand still, and I will awaken your true power! Dun dun dun. His beard, and it has a mind of its own. The beard! Dude, I have a beard. My beard can't do that. So that's it? Interesting. I can't say I'm impressed just yet, but we have yet to see your full potential. Not exactly sure how that could help us escape, but I'm sure you can find a way. My powers are drained, so I'm trusting you to find a way out. Well, watch what happens now when we press the attack button. We're about to find out why this game's called Beard Blade. Oh yeah. It can become a fist, it can become a sword. Your beard is weaponized beyond belief in this game. Breaks down doors, lickety-split. Magnificent, using your beard as a blade. Never seen anything quite like it. Now then, let's move forward. Meet you up ahead. Wonderful. I'm already all about this game. Look, the checkpoints are barber poles, by the way. Ugh. Charm. So much charm. I love it. Your beard is a weapon. Is this the greatest game ever made? Asks Gary. I'm pretty sure we all know the answer to that one. Even if I might be a tad jealous of our protagonist here, because I have a beard that is completely incapable of doing stuff like this, I must say that this does have, for all intents and purposes, the capability of being called one of the best games of all time. Reminds me of Uncle Grandpa, in a weird way. Oh, I beg your pardon, Drew. I do not know what Uncle Grandpa is. Could you please enlighten me? I feel like it's a reference and I don't know it. And I feel lame for not knowing it. I'm sorry. Whoa. Cannon fire. Anything else up here is just a way to hide from the cannonballs. That's nice. Thanks for giving me the opportunity, game. There we go. Oh, gotta press up on the treasure chests. Get a heart. Another barber pole checkpoint. Good to know. Looks like we might reach a mini-boss of sorts. What? How did you two get out of your cell? Wait, two? The logbook said there was only one prisoner. Yes, I'm stowed away so I can get my sheep back. Oh, it's a Cartoon Network show. Okay, character and it morphs in strange ways. Oh, okay, cool. One more strike and I'm done for. Master Orzo can't hear about this. Orzo? Isn't that a type of pasta or something? I need to know about this. I've got it handled. I haven't watched Cartoon Network in so long, dude. I have fond memories of Cartoon Network when I was a youngster. Anybody here connoisseurs of, say, oh, I don't know, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory, Ed, Ed and Eddy, that sort of stuff? That was my jam back in the day. All right, we gotta lure him to shoot the cannonballs into the springs. Close. And also close. We gotta lead the shot a little bit. That should do it. Ah, well, if I didn't get hit, headbang in frustration. Excellent, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Gary, I figured you would have something to say about Ed, Ed and Eddy. Because I remember you were reacting to the fact that I got the Ed, Ed and Eddy GameCube game on one of my recent pickup photos on Twitter. I agree, it was amazing. it was quite amazing. Jawbreakers! I thought I was just, like, progressing to the right. I didn't realize this guy was still looking for a fight. There we go. What is this treasure I got here? Oh, it's not even a treasure. It's my outfit. It's my not pajamas outfit. Branson is Beardblade. Awesome. Well, the pajamas bit was fun while it lasted. Great job. That cape suits you. But not as well as my spell. Okay, our biggest challenge lies ahead. Follow me. So, Drew, I know you're a huge fan of Banjo-Kazooie. One of the games that I have on my Steam backlog that I'm potentially going to bring to streams here in the future, I actually have Yooka-Laylee. I don't know if it's as good as, you know, the Banjo-Kazooies of yesteryear, because I've only played like a handful of hours of that one too, and I'd love to like delve into that one more and see if it was worth its salt, especially since I decided to wait a little while because when Yooka-Laylee first came out, it was a little glitchy, and it has since been cleaned up dramatically, and all the other bonuses and stuff that Playtonic had originally promised are now like implemented fully in the game and things like that. So I felt like waiting a little while was a good idea to sort of like let that game stew and become what they wanted it to be, you know, before like delving in for sure. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised that's one of my games that I bring to this channel. Especially since it's like a more of an exploratory 3D collectathon. I feel like spending longer sessions on it via streaming would be more appropriate, so. I haven't quite figured out the purpose of this Mora's house on the world map here. It's very serene, though, very peaceful. It's got some nice background beach ambience and whatnot. You can go inside the house, and you can, I think, get some health. Yeah, but you know what? All the worth of this area is right here. When you go in the house and you get to talk to the dog. Woof. Really, what else do you need in a level? I'm pretty sure we can just have the rest of the stream just be me talking to this dog, and it would be worthwhile. Speaking of which, where's my doggy? Oh, she's underneath the desk. She's laying right next to my foot. What a cute little girl. Everybody say hi to Mabel. Anyway. Let's do it. So, here on the world map, as you can see, we got up there in the upper left, sun and moon. So yes, we have three, well, they're not star coins like they are in, say, Mario Wii, but they're coins. 3 coins to collect as well as a treasure. And something else. I think there's something different for day and night. So let's figure out how this all goes and we'll sort of like use this as sort of a baseline blueprint for how we're gonna try to conquer each of the game's levels. Oh boy. Okay, so Branson kind of sinks like a rock. Oh, by the way, I don't know how now I have this move, but I have the ability to... Gary, not only, as you were saying, is our beard a weapon, now it can literally, like, we can use it to hover a little bit. Has anybody played Rayman? Helicopter hair with Rayman? Reminds me of that. What the heck, man? It's crazy. Quite entertaining, though. I could do that all day. Anyway. And if I hold... Looks like if I hold the A button, I can actually skip on the water without actually having to, like, drop down. I'm a stone skipping along the water's edge. That's crazy. Alright, let's go to the level proper now. Attack some enemies with our epic... Oh, you know what? I forgot. The sound effects are a teensy bit abrasive in this game, so I kind of lowered them a little bit earlier, so I'll do that again now. There we go. That should be good. There we go. Alright, so there's our first coin. Down here, I actually kind of did this area very quickly off camera while I was deciding what settings I should use for my very first stream here in terms of audio balance and stuff, so I'm a little bit used to it. So, for everybody here in the chat, we don't always have to, as I'm like playing these games and stuff, we don't always have to focus on just the game at hand. If y'all want to chat about other things, please feel free. I welcome any and all comfy topics, especially gaming related and whatnot. Just keep it, you know, comfy, and we can chat about pretty much whatever. You know what's not comfy? A deadly drop below, like that sign said. Oh boy. Oh yeah, card. We can collect cards for the daytime, so let's get this card, right? How's my day been today, for example, says Gary. My day's been going pretty good so far. I took care of some stuffs before the stream, and then I decided, after I sort of mentioned that, hey, my streams are going to have to be midday ones for the most part, I decided, hey, maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll do a somewhat surprise stream. It wasn't, like, super surprising, but... because I literally tweeted about it, like, as I was going live, but, you know. DJ Unikitty says, I got introduced to you from Justin, aka JBN29. That's awesome. Justin, I really do appreciate you spreading the word about me. I find it very... I find myself being very flattered that anybody would want to recommend my content to somebody else. I try to stay humble as much as I can. And I'm thoroughly flattered when people consider me worth their time. So, thanks, everybody, for being here, recommending me and all this other stuff. Appreciate it. The fact that I'm sitting at 10 followers now is 10 more than I thought I would have here on this Twitch channel. So this is my very first time streaming from it. How about y'all? How about you, Gary and DJ Unikitty? How about y'all? How are y'all's days going so far? Moreover, like, what's everybody playing lately? What kind of games are we playing? I just saw that you, DJ Unikitty, and Justin were playing Fortnite. Yeah, like you just said in the stream there. So y'all were playing Fortnite. Hope that was pretty chill for y'all. No! Unlike me getting absolutely obliterated by a random sand crab. Huh. 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 Day is going good. Half a day at work, and after a long week, it was much needed. These guys are popping out of the sand relentlessly. Well, I bet there's another one over here still, right? I was ready for him that time. Ha! That earned me the second coin. Well, shoutouts to you, Gary. working hard, earn that half day. Sounds good to me, fam. Things are going to be a little different for me. It's Friday right now. It's going to be a little different for me next Friday because I'm going to have a little bit of a weekend getaway kind of next weekend. So in 1 week from now, I definitely won't be streaming here because I'll probably be either on the road or just arriving at my family's, my extended married-in family, if you speak my, so to speak, my in-laws have had for a while in their family have had like a lakeside cottage, and my father-in-law, my wife, some other family friends and stuff. We're all going to the cottage to kind of chill, have a little weekend getaway for Father's Day coming up next weekend. So, speaking of Gary, I hope you plan on getting heavily pampered next weekend because of it being Father's Day and all. See, this is what I meant earlier by like, look, it's like a CD, but instead it's a record. Literally, the same type of thing was in Wario Land 4. That is one-to-one, a exact sort of thing that happened in that game. So this game very evidently wears its references on its sleeve, and frankly, I'm all for it. There we go. And sure enough, every level ends with you rescuing one of your precious sheep. Let's do it. I'm glad I was able to remind you then, Gary. He says, I completely forgot next weekend is Father's Day until just now. So definitely don't feel bad about demanding a little extra attention next weekend, okay? It's not you being needy, it's you celebrating the holiday, right? So that's how it goes. Say it's my right, doggone it. No, kidding. Oh, boy. So now we're doing the same level, but at night, because in case it wasn't incredibly obvious, there were some blocks while we were here at daytime that were solid, because oh, Justin. There's literally no reason to apologize for anything. I don't even mind if people lurk in my streams, or like I said, I'm just happy I have anybody in the chat at all, because even if I don't, even if I don't have any viewers at sometimes, I still plan on streaming. The way I see it, streams without too many chatters is just kind of like, well, I'll just make an extra long Let's Play video then, so to speak. I'm pretty good at it, but when you gotta eat lunch, you gotta eat lunch, fam. No need to apologize. But, welcome back to the chat anyway, I'm glad you're back. I saw you were, playing Fortnite with DJ Unikitty not too long ago, so I hope that went well. Some of these are platforms, right? Yes, they are. I was about to say. Where's the hitbox on these palm tree platforms so I can get to this coin? Hooray! Abso-freaking-lutely, Justin. Thanks for being here along with everybody else. Lots of cool peeps. Yeah, here we are. Here's what I'm talking about. So now, since we're playing the game, playing the level at night, rather, these blocks are here. You won almost every match. Good lord, that's amazing. I'm terrible at competitive first-person shooters, so when everybody tells me how good they did, I just sort of sit there in awe. Like, you achieve skills the likes of which I will never possess. So, yeah, a hearty congrats to you. There we go. And also, Justin, once again, it's still fairly recent, so the congratulations, I believe, is still warranted. Congrats to you for reaching Twitch affiliate. Good stuff, bud. You're not gonna... No, Justin, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe... You're gonna sit here and tell me you don't have much skills yourself, but you're gonna win almost every single one of your matches in like a 2 or 3 hour stream? I believe you have skills to be reckoned with, my friend. Skills to be reckoned with and then some. Oh dear. Learn to platform, TTrom. Good gravy. Boom, 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 boom. I love it if I just mash the attack button, you get to see different animations of my beard weapon swinging. It's the charm, man. It's the charm that matters in this game. It's awesome. Checkpoint. Get out the way. Rhino lightning bug thing. Boom, boom, boom. Ugh. Okay, I definitely want this treasure chest. Let's go. Sweet! We got a treasure. The old map. Locked door. Oh yeah, Justin and I have been friends for several months now. We've discovered each other through YouTube and Twitter. Kind of a combination of YouTube and Twitter, and we've been talking ever since. I do. I very much consider Justin a friend of mine. Yes. As a matter of fact, a lot of his videos on his YouTube channel sort of remind me of retro games that I, also have in my collection and want to feature on episodes of, say, Pick Up Playtests and things like that. So I'm glad I have people like him around to sort of remind me, like, hey, I need to get on, a lot of these games that I have and sort of start showing them off to the masses and stuff. Like, one of my most recent examples is, I like that, I credit Justin for reminding me that, oh yeah, I have that Pong game. That Pong the Next Level for PlayStation. And I was like, I have got to try that because I really want to see how Pong gets transformed on PlayStation. And you know what? It was well worth it. I can't say I was great at it, and I only like by the end of the episode finally found out how to handle that clown boss level or whatever it was, clown around, where you're supposed to like dump the Pong balls into the mouths of the statues or whatever on the side of the stage. Yeah, I only just started figuring that out, like, as the video was winding down, but, better late than never, as it were. Also ready for this? Victory sheep! By the end of the game, we'll have rescued our whole flock, so all is well. Alright, so this, fine, okay, now I have a clear image of basically everything that you need to get per stage, per time of day. So at the daytime, you need to get the 3 coins and the CD/record and a card. And then at night, you need to get the 3 coins, the treasure chest, and a card. So that's cool. Note to self. And then every time you beat a level, it goes back to daytime/nighttime and vice versa. And I think also you can just go into a level and then pause and exit and make it daytime/nighttime as well. Like Sonic Unleashed, Justin. Exactly, exactly. Will I do a crossover stream? I won't rule it out. I definitely won't rule it out. I don't do a whole ton of collaborations, not because I don't like doing them, but because I don't know, for some reason I haven't really thought of enough ideas for it. Like, I have, like, maybe, like, I feel like maybe someday I want to do, like, maybe get a bunch of people together and maybe we'll play, like, maybe a round of Smash Brothers or something. Like, Gary, if you're still here, if we still want to do something like that. Maybe you, Gary, and then Justin and me, we could all maybe play, like, a Smash Brothers game or something together, or another crossover stream idea I had, like, I don't know, have any of y'all played Jackbox games? Where, like, everybody can sort of, like, play off of one person's screen or whatever and use their phones as controllers and stuff. Maybe we could all clown around and submit funny answers to some Jackbox games or something one time, too. Those are some of my ideas. Gary said he'd be 100% down. Awesome sauce! Whether that be like a live stream event or a YouTube video is kind of like still up in the air. See, Justin feels the same way. It's not that I'm against collaborations. It's just a lot of the times, unless it's the right thing, I tend to not do them as often potentially as others. But I am not against the idea, and as a matter of fact, could potentially be warmed up to them as the days, months go by, etc. But one of my ideas I will throw out there is if anybody potentially has a liking for those trivia games like on Jackbox or the party games that Jackbox puts out, I could see a crossover of those games happening for sure. Those are just a riotous, laughter-inducing good time, in my opinion. Okay, so like I mentioned, I played this game rather for like maybe an hour and a half or so before I'm streaming it now. So this is one of the last levels I actually think I have experience with, but I know that this is probably, from what I remember, this is one of the levels that I have to backtrack to. Definitely have to backtrack because of I don't have the ability to use my beard weapons underwater yet. Boing. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, there's no pressure or anything. Like, if people don't want to do it, I'm not gonna force people to collab and stuff. Like, you can be, you can hang out, be friends, or whatever. But you don't have to actually like, do anything specifically like that if you don't feel like it. I'm not here to force anybody or make them uncomfortable or anything. I'm just, shooting the breeze, talking about potential stuff. You get that? Yeah, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Me too, bruh. I totally get it. Ain't no thing but a chicken wang. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just giddy because I'm finally streaming. Hooray. Anyway. How you doing, Mabes? You doing okay? My doggy is down there. Taking a nap down by my feet. Cute little girl. I'm trying to avoid admitting that I'm kind of lost. I gotta find the right path again. Here we go. Just follow the arrow, TTrom. How embarrassing can you be? There's signs that literally point me forward. I'm like, duh, I'm lost. It's stage fright. It's stream stage fright. It's getting to me. No, I'm almost dead. I made it this far. Don't knock me out now, game. I don't know where the last checkpoint is. Do I have Fortnite? No, I do not. No, I do not, and I don't plan on it, mostly due to the fact that, like, I have... doggone it. How far back do I have to go? I have nothing but respect for people who play it, / are good at it and stuff. I'm just terrible at that kind of thing, so... I will not be streaming Fortnite because I am garbage at it. But those that do want to play it / stream it, more power to you. Frankly, I wish I had your skill set, because it looks like a fun game in general, but I've never had good luck with competitive shooters. Story-based shooters, on the other hand, I like enough of them to the point where some might even show up on my YouTube channel or this channel in the future. Like, have any of y'all played BioShock? The BioShock series? I have Infinite on my Steam catalog right now, and I remember a long time ago thinking it was one of the best story-based games I ever played, way back in, like... Shucks, when did I first play it? I want to say it was 2013. And I got it on a Steam sale not too long ago, and I'm wondering if the story still holds up today, so I'm wondering if going back and, trying that game could be worth it. Because it's not a competitive game, it's a story-based game. So yeah, Fortnite and PUBG and all other types of competitive shooters, Valorant and whatnot. I shout out everybody who's capable of being awesome at them, but me, oof, I'd basically just be people's, like, free kill fodder, and I'd rather not. But like I said, if you rock at it, more power to you. I managed to get all 3 coins. I thought I missed something behind a wall. But, you know, it's probably the card. It's probably the card that I missed. I know I have to go back there because there was a block wall that I couldn't break because my beard powers don't work underwater. And the only way to have them work is to unlock that power from that dude that helped us out in the very beginning of the game. He actually runs a shop a little later on. Gary asks, who is my favorite Ed, Edd n Eddy character? Golly. I think if you were to ask, like, if you were to ask, like, middle school, high school me, I'd probably say Double D, because I could relate to him more, because he was, like, a dorky, geeky, nerdy type, and I, not to brag or anything, but I did pretty well in school, so I tended to think that I was on the smarter side of things, not in a bragging way, but just, like, I felt like I was a cut above some of my peers, if you will. Again, not in a bragging way. I wouldn't say I'm braggadocious and like I'm so smarter than you, but if you're gonna ask nowadays me, I don't know. I feel like I have to say Ed because he's so quotable. It kills me. And by quotable, he says the dumbest things, but I still find them quotable. Like buttered toast. Buttered toast that'll resonate with me forever. And chickens! But if we're talking, like, non-main Ed, Edd n Eddy, I also really like, Rolf. Son of a shepherd! And all of his crazy things that come out of his mouth, too, are also very, very funny. So I think main 3, I'd say Ed. Supporting characters, I'd probably say Rolf. What about y'all? If any of y'all know Ed, Edd n Eddy, do you have favorite characters? DJ Unikitty says, one of my favorite childhood shows. Regular show, My Little Pony, Adventure Time, Steven Universe, these are all great choices. I actually, you know what? For a while, you know what? You could probably still consider me at least a little bit of a brony, because I watched a lot of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic as well. I watched probably the first, I don't know, 5 or 6 seasons. My favorite is Fluttershy, by the way. Hashtag Fluttershy bronies represent. Gary says Double D was my favorite in my younger days as well. Rolf is my favorite as an adult. See? We are quite similar, you and I, Gary. You have fine taste. You have fine taste. Big W. Thanks, DJ Unikitty. You're all a big W to me. You're all big wins to me. Everybody watching my streams and watching my YouTube channel and all that stuff, you're all big W's to me. Yeah, I don't watch it a whole lot nowadays because, well, to be honest, I just never gave the new season a chance, and I'm a little bit... They finally came out with a more recent My Little Pony video game. I don't know if any of y'all saw that. See, even Gary... No, see, Gary also respects the crap out of Friendship is Magic. I think all of us, to at least some extent, agree that Friendship is Magic was fantastic. I don't know what it is about it, but I didn't try this. So maybe the new one is okay, but I didn't try it. And I'm disappointed because I was I was yearning for a Friendship is Magic based video game when Friendship is Magic was relevant. And it never happened. But then they made a video game based on the new series, Maritime Bay Adventure or something that like just came out maybe a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, oh, what could have been? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not salty about it. I'm not salty about it at all. But okay, chat. Best pony. Best Friendship is Magic pony. Main 6 or not. Go. Main 6, I'm going Fluttershy. Not main 6. I'm gonna go with... golly, there's actually too many to choose. I put myself on the spot. Probably Cheerly. I like Cheerly, the teacher. She's fun. I love these Goomba-like characters with the hard hats. I think they take 2 hits because of their hard hats. So that's attention to detail right there. Are you literally taking pot shots at me with your slingshot from like 2 feet in front of me? It's ridiculous. I think there's also a ground pound move that I need to come back to get that treasure chest for. That's me taking a guess, though, because I only know for sure there's a power-up that lets you attack underwater, so I have to find / afford the power-up for ground pound if there is one. So I think in 1 or 2 more levels we'll unlock the quote-unquote barber shop where we are able to get our power-ups and our upgrades and different things like that. So hopefully we'll be able to deck out our beard powers pretty soon here. This, I think, is just a warp back to the start of the level. Start of the room, in case you don't want to do the whole trek manually, which is, frankly, fine by me. Falling platforms. Full health. I like that 1 heart equals 2 hearts. I will not complain. Full heal is better than half heal. There's the card that we're looking for. Excellent. Alright. There we go. Oh, I didn't think I had that. I thought for a second I was going too far to the left, but I managed to platform quickly enough. Oh. He's playing like whack-a-mole with me now. There you go. That's another sheep rescued. All a day's work for our boy Branson, aka the magnificent, the awesome, the all-powerful Beard Blade. DJ Unikitty says, me, Rainbow Dash, non-main 6, Skystar, Silverstream. See? All good choices. I want to say Rainbow Dash is probably my top 3 for main 6. Like I said, Fluttershy number 1. Rarity, probably number 2, though. As the seasons went on, she ended up making me laugh more and more, so I kind of have to give her credit where it's due. Although sleep-deprived Twilight and like studying too hard and freaking out Twilight is best Twilight. Whenever she was under severe stress, she became pretty hilarious. So I gotta mention that too. So how do I get to this coin? Probably got to double back from over to the right, I'm thinking. Oh, hey, how about this? Ah, see, glad I was paying close attention to my surroundings there. Sometimes I don't do that enough when I'm playing games. that time, I didn't disappoint. At the risk of parroting TTrom, as Gary comes to find out that we have very similar interests. Fluttershy is probably my favorite too. Pinky, a close second. I mean, it's high. Because I love Pinky too. As a matter of fact, it's really funny. When I first introduced my wife to Friendship is Magic, is this a good idea or a bad idea, y'all? One of the very first episodes she ended up watching was Too Many Pinkie Pies, that episode where there's like a gajillion, like they clone, Pinkie Pie is like cloned and she's wreaking havoc all over the place and annoying the crap out of everybody. In hindsight, maybe not the best episode to introduce it to my wife, because I think after that she's like, man, I'm really annoyed with that Pinky character. But that was like the point of that episode, was like you were supposed to kind of be annoyed with her. But it's okay, because my wife now loves Pinkie Pie, so it checks out. Even if she was annoying in the beginning, she's cool with her now. All is well. Drew says the enemies look straight from Mega Man, especially those ones with the hard hats, and the ones that actually, yeah, even the ones that pop out and throw stuff at you. I agree. Only problem is I can't hit them from far away with my Mega Buster, you know, pew 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 type weapons. I gotta get in close. So it puts me more, makes me more vulnerable. Oh, Drew, by the way, I don't know if you heard my question earlier, but have you played ukulele at all? I know you're a huge Banjo-Kazooie fan. I was wondering if you had played ukulele at all. I am strongly considering making that one of the Steam games that I end up playing in the future on this channel. I feel like 3D collectathon stuff like that kind of suits the streaming environment pretty well, so I would not be surprised if I end up doing that in the future. And I'm wondering if you had a take on it at all, since it's like basically Banjo-Kazooie's spiritual successor. Ooh, that was close. Did you see I had to like reset the platforms? Ooh, okay. These are some tight maneuvers, y'all. I'm surprised I did that on my first try. How am I not hitting you? This dude is literally just standing there taking it because I wasn't even hitting him. Oh, you say it's a pretty good game? You played it? Saw some news that Tuka-Lele is being worked on. Is that true? I would actually love that. I played the direct sequel. It was more of a Donkey Kong Country game than a ukulele game. It was the Impossible Layer one. I liked that game a lot. I played that one even more than the original ukulele, but I would love to go back to the OG ukulele and go and to see that. Yeah, Impossible Layer was really good. I agree. Have I seen the movie? Yes, I have, actually. I believe I have it on DJ Unikitty. I believe I have the movie on Blu-ray? Question mark? I don't know, my Blu-ray shelf is over there, and I'm too lazy to go look at it, but I'm pretty sure I have it. Pretty sure I own it. But yes, I did see it in theaters with my wife and my sister several years ago now, back when it first came out. The movie soundtrack is massively underrated. I agree. It's time to be awesome. It's time to be so awesome. That's the first song that pops into my head when I think of the movie soundtrack in particular. You know what? When they re-released the movie soundtrack on CD, which I think I gave to my sister for as a holiday gift one year, I was devastated to find out that the movie CD soundtrack didn't have that awesome, and I mean awesome, remix of We Got the Beat by the Go-Go's. I was absolutely, like, shocked that that was not on there, because it's one of the first songs you hear in that movie. Oh, fantastic. Have I heard any of the remixes? I'm not sure, honestly. Justin, I don't know if you can hear me from where you're at right now, but you are hilarious. I literally just got a notification. You can see it on the stream. You can see it on the stream, everybody. Justin just added me to his Steam friends list. You heard it. You heard it and saw it here first. We're friends on Steam. Shoutouts to you, brother. That's hilarious. He says, "Hey, you've been caught red-handed on the stream." thanks for adding me to your friends list, brother. That's cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Notice: climbing is prohibited during daytime mining. Frequent tremors from drilling equipment may cause unsuspecting climbers to fall. Yeah, actually, as soon as I got my PlayStation 5, one of the first things... You thought I was playing on the Switch? That's funny. I think this game is available on Switch. That's funny, because I'm pretty sure this game is available on Switch. Then again, it might not be. Don't 100% quote me on that. It should be. If it's not, I don't know what it's not doing there. Oh, you got a homebrewed PS Vita DJ Unikitty. That's pretty cool. Yeah, as soon as I got my PS5, that was one of the first things that we did, was I was able to hook up with Justin on PSN on there as well. Whoops. I got slime. Drew says that he looks an awful lot like Thor. Yeah, you know what? It's gotta be his musculature and the beard, right? Right? I think that's what does it. But yeah, Branson does look a lot like Thor. It's gonna be hard to unsee it now. Oh, I love me some classic games, DJ Unikitty. Those are some great choices. And the cape. Yeah, that's true. The cape color and everything. It's literally like a maroon, burgundy kind of color. The only thing I'm missing is the hammer, basically. Literally all I'm missing. There we go. There's the access to the chest. Don't really need it, though, because it was just health, but... fun, anyway, to go and try and finally figure out how to reach that. Really? So the tremors, as they mentioned, make you go all the way down? Couldn't it have been just a minor fall? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Let's wait here. And then see if we can get to the top. Hurry, 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 hurry. Yes, made it. Made it. It's time to be awesome. It's time to be so awesome. Now that song's stuck in my head. Good times, good times. So yeah, especially if Tukulele is in the works, I feel like that now more than ever I should actually finally go back and play the original Yuka. One of the biggest reasons I put it off I know, right? Drew says, I find it funny he twirls with his beard instead of the cape. I think the devs really, and he climbs, like he even climbs with his beard instead of his hands. The devs really wanted to emphasize the beard. And, I mean, this thing is like it's frankly, it's a freak of nature, this beard, but, yeah, I agree, that is pretty funny. He's like, I don't really care if the cape would technically be more aerodynamic. I'm gonna twirl with my beard, and that's just how it's gonna be. But yeah, now if Tukulele is actually gonna be in the works, I've put off Yuka, the original one, for quite a while, because back when it first released, it was kind of glitchy, kind of messy. But over time, it got fleshed out to what the devs originally wanted it to be, and they've reached all their development stretch goals and stuff. So all the other extra goodies and stuff got implemented, and so I think now is the perfect time to go back and at least go for a casual run. Maybe not 100%, but go for a casual run of Yuka and see how that goes before Tuka comes out. These slime enemies also remind me of an enemy from a different game, but I can't quite place it. Maybe I'm thinking of like choo-choo jellies from Zelda or something. But they definitely remind me of something else. Almost identically, frankly. No! Devastation, pain, defeat. Must go all the way back to this checkpoint. Oh man, this has been super cool. The fact that I have this many people here on my very first stream. Like I said, I have a feeling that probably not everybody will get to see every single one, but I'm okay with anybody showing up for any one, and if you miss it, well, that's what my backup YouTube channel is for. I've had lots of practice with the whole gameplay and commentary thing, so Lord knows I could have a pretty decent stream even if I didn't have a whole lot of people chatting. I'd have just a couple of lurkers and stuff that didn't really want to say much. I've gotten gameplay and commentary practice under my belt, so it would just basically just turn into a really long Let's Play episode, and that doesn't really, that doesn't bother me. I'd be okay with it either way. But when I have chat interaction, obviously that's a huge plus. Not required, but golly, is it a huge plus. Drew says, funny, it's a barbershop checkpoint. I agree. That was one of the first things I was pointing out earlier. I'm like, it's those little attention to detail that are not lost on people like us, Drew. We appreciate the finer things. I'm glad that a lot of people gave me some positive feedback, too, on my idea to do indie and Steam games and stuff, because that might mean that some games that y'all haven't gotten to hear about get some time in the spotlight, much like Pick Up Playtest on my YouTube channel. Speaking of my YouTube channel, I want to say we're at, what are we at, episode 7 now of me and my wife playing Yoshi's Woolly World? I want to say that, hopefully somewhat soon after the stream, will be going up on my main YouTube channel. So, look forward to more of those shenanigans. I think it's the episode where we unlock Poochie, the invincible Super Yoshi dog, who doesn't even get hurt by spikes and stuff. He's fantastic. DJ Unikitty has Spyro and others running on RetroArch. That's pretty cool. Man, I don't know the first thing about stuff like that, so I'd probably need tutorials myself, but kudos to you for getting that stuff working. It's cool what you can do with technology. Sometimes it's like if certain companies or certain, consoles or whatever don't come with the games you want, sometimes the homebrewers and the people that know their stuff like that can sort of make things happen that the fandom just absolutely adores. It's pretty cool. I appreciate stuff like that. Jump. Hey, CD/record, whatever this game calls them. Record, yep. That is so... I've said it once, I'll say it again. That is so one-to-one Wario Land 4 CDs. It's the exact same thing. I know what games inspired these devs. Let me tell you what. I think we're super close to being able to get our first power-ups now, so let's check things out. Oh, I was waiting for a cutscene. I'm supposed to hit the up button. Awesome. Alright, I need one more coin that I may or may not have to double back to. Or I could have gotten it, but missed it. Not entirely sure which one. But I am more curious right now about going here. Four Bows Barbershop. We are literally going to a barbershop because this is, appropriately enough, where we'll buy our power-ups. So this is the guy who rescued us from that pirate ship way back in the beginning of the game. Ahoy, Branson. I knew you'd make it. It appears my magic has been serving you well. Speaking of, I've been very busy since our last encounter. I present to you... Look at that. Now he's looking even more like... This guy is looking like Luigi with a suave, like, hairsprayed back hairstyle. Four Bows Barbershop. I still have yet to understand the effects my magic has taken on your beard, but I have chosen to embrace it. Maybe I should actually talk like Luigi. I've created an impressive suite of magic products that will buff your abilities and impress your friends. Much like your beard, my spells can grow stronger. I'm not doing it very good justice, but I tried. We'll certainly need it to face those nasty smuglins. Now then, come take a look at what I've got for sale. Oh, golly. TTrom, just... What did you just do? Oh, I gotta press up. Talk to him. Okay, good. Cool. I'm like, how do I do that? Life up. Increase my max health by 1. Well, I can't argue with that. We'll start off strong with something like that. There we go. Brawn Vitamin. Increase attack strength. That's also cool. Pound the earth. Okay, there's the ground pound. Bop Bros Beard Oil. Press the jump button with good timing, landing on a foe to deal damage. Oh, so this is how I can potentially actually damage enemies by jumping on them instead of just having to hit them with my beard. Waterproof Beard Wax. Water-resistant wax that allows Branson to attack when underwater. Thank you. We know that we need to go back to one of those levels to break block barriers that are definitely underwater, so there we go. Magnetic Beard Balm. Conditions the beard to attract nearby coins. Beard Toss Shampoo. Attack from afar with a bristly projectile. Underwater Air Tank. Increase your max air meter while swimming. Excellent. Rolling Beard Wash. There's so much stuff. Crouch and press the attack button to send Branson rolling. Wow. This is definitely a nice selection of, well, selections. I'm so close to being able to get the ground pound, so I'm going to, like, backtrack to that one level. Maybe I'll buy the heavy beard cream after I do the level I have to backtrack to get the, yeah, this one. This is the one that has underwater stuff, question mark? Or is it over here? Oh, actually, yeah, it's this one. Because I need to get the key. Or key? I meant card. Words! Yeah, going over there is nighttime, so this is... yeah, I'm getting my levels mixed up. This is where I need to go. But now, look, my beard can turn into like a harpoon. And a freaking trident. Whatever. I can attack, but it doesn't seem like this fish takes any damage from it, which is bizarre. What's the point of having beard attacks underwater if they don't even hurt my foes? Whatever. I like that you can just hold the jump button in this game to swim upwards. You don't have to mash. That's a plus. This is... oh, this is just a coin. Bling, bling, bling. You learned how to get the retro arc going through TikTok. Nice. Nice. Excuse me. Turns out TikTok is actually good for something after all. I kid. I like to slam on TikTok because there's a lot of things on there that I don't understand. I don't understand how a lot of things people find funny on there, but I'm probably just old. Maybe I just don't understand what Gen Z finds entertaining these days. Oh, TTrom, you old fogey. Anyway. Alright, I think the barrier I need to break is somewhere around here. Yes. Wow, that comes up so quick. There's the card we're looking for. This level is now complete. We can go to bed easily tonight. Grandpa TTrom over here. Exactly, Gary. You kids, get off my darn lawn with your TikToks and your hip and your dancing and your drink the Sprite in one gulp without burping challenges. And back in my day, have you guys heard of that though? That was one of the more of the funnier things I saw on TikTok lately. Like, or at least I saw compilations of people trying to drink an entire bottle of Sprite without burping. If you're in for a quick, goofy laugh and listening to people belch like the freaking devil is coming out of them, then yeah, I recommend going to like YouTube and typing in like Sprite challenge compilations or something. It could be worth a laugh or two, if that's your type of humor. I found it pretty entertaining. But that just shows you how complex my humor can be. I need air. There we go. But yeah, dude, I'm so old. Oops, sorry, DJ Unikitty. If you're trying to post a link, I'm pretty sure my settings have it where they're blocking links and stuff, but that's cool. I'm still glad that you were able to find the tutorial, but yeah, if you're trying to post a link, it's probably blocking it. I suppose I could change that later, but at the same time, for if and when I get more followers, I think I want to control the links that people can send me. But I will trust that you linked us to a trustworthy TikTok tutorial. Get out of here, Green Goblin dude. Grandpa TTrom. That was funny, Gary. Do you actually get half the stuff that the TikTok generation finds funny, Gary? Do your kids go on TikTok and get amused by stuff? Are you like forced to watch it because they enjoy it? Because you have kids that are growing up in that next generation, so you could be experiencing it firsthand for all I know. Alright, these first two levels are complete. Hi, Mabel. Mabel has emerged from her cute little hidey hole under the desk. Hi, baby. Say hi to all the people in the chat. My doggy Mabel says hi, everyone. Anyway, cute doggy. I love her. Anyway, let's so Kenker Caverns 1 is what I want to but I need how many coins did I get? How many coins did I end up? Oh, now she wants to go to the couch. She's like, I moved from under the table, under the desk to the couch. Good girl. I'm gonna play this level again just to rack up some coinage, because there's so many power-ups I want to buy that I want to have some leftover money in my wallet after I buy at least the ground pound and then maybe one or two more other things. So, like, there's an attack up that I think looks cool. Let's do some money farm. We're doing some money farming in a platform game. Can you believe it? Well, no. Gary says, I have used TikTok. It is way too addicting. I have to keep it uninstalled on my phone. As for my kids, they are too young for smartphones, thankfully. Do watch toy videos on YouTube, though. Okay, cool. That's funny. It's so addicting, you actually have to keep it uninstalled from your phone. Oh, I love you, Gary. That makes me laugh. You know what? I ain't gonna complain if even though I don't get it, even though if Grandpa TTrom doesn't get it, y'all are allowed to like it. I agree with you, Gary. I think Mabel does need a treat. She should get a treat. She'll be getting a treat soon. I'll be giving her a treat soon. Or better yet, she might be getting dinner soon. That's like a whole bowl full of treats. Right, Mabel? Oh, Sorry, am I disturbing you? Are you automatically you already want to go back to sleep? Okay, fine. Sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. She's just like, whatever, Dad. I'm just chilling on the couch here. Don't mind me. Here you go. I'll give you a pet. There you go. That's from Gary, okay? I petted her for you, Gary. Justin chimes in on the TikTok conversation. Yeah, I don't use it, but my youngest brother loves to show me memes from there. It's a great place for memes. I'll admit it's a great place for memes. I just use YouTube Shorts for my mini cell phone vids. That's totally fair. Even some creators that I follow have made some pretty funny YouTube Shorts. So I've watched a handful of those. DJ Unikitty says, sometimes TikTok can be useful. I completely agree. I feel like I, most of the time, see the unuseful stuff, but a lot of times it can be useful, especially if you want to, you know, expand your brand and stuff. And like you said, people post tutorials and stuff there and stuff. And hey, last year, my sister was able to teach me how to do the dance to that, what was that country song that everybody was dancing to because of TikTok last year? Shucks. Fancy Like, I think. Where they were talking about going to frickin' Applebee's on a date night. Remember those TikTok FNAF videos? Or Friday Night Funkin'. My bad. Friday Night Funkin' videos. Reignites my love for rhythm games. I do love rhythm games, too. My favorite rhythm/music game series is Rock Band. I've played so much Rock Band series with my mother, who's also a huge classic rock fan. So yeah, any game series I can get my family to be involved in is a win, as far as I'm concerned, and Rock Band has always been a blast, so. Did you know they're still coming out with DLC for that game, too? Harmonix is still cranking out content for Rock Band. I'm genuinely surprised. Pleasantly surprised, mind you. I think the longer they support that series, the better. There's no real need for a Rock Band 5 when they keep coming out with DLC for Rock Band 4. Alright, I'm feeling another coin grind, and then we'll go back to the barber shop and collect some goodies. You know what the thing about Friday Night Funkin' is, though? How many kids these days do you think took a look at Friday Night Funkin' and being like, wow, I really like this gameplay style? While all us, like, boomers and millennials and stuff are shaking our heads going like, yeah, Friday Night Funkin' has some solid gameplay and all, but it wasn't the first to have that type of gameplay. Have you ever heard of Dance Dance Revolution? You know, like, I shudder to think that some kids, you would show them footage of old DDR games, and they'd look at you and be like, oh, it's Friday Night Funkin', and then I would just be like, oh, you poor, naive children. Justin says, right? Exactly, like, I mean, it's all well and good that they enjoy that game, but surprise everyone. But, like, come on. Like, it didn't pioneer the up, down, left, right arrow dancing genre. That's all I'm saying. The original was DDR through and through. I wouldn't be surprised if there were DDR note skins that anything to, like, harken back to, you know, one of the kings of all rhythm music dance games in general. Oh, I thought it was gonna hit me for sure. there again? Oh, duh. There we go. There was a dance pad event in the PS2 version of the Athens 2004 Summer Olympics game. You know, that's funny. That reminds me of way back in the 80s and 90s when the NES had the power pad stuff, and you could do like stadium events or whatever, like probably do like 100-meter dash and other things like that using the power pad. But kids got too smart, and they would just literally, instead of using the pad to like run with their feet and stuff, they would literally like they would get down on their hands and knees and just start going like this, and like on the pad, like smashing the buttons with their hands. It's like, that's not how you play the game. It's hilarious, but that's not how you're supposed to play. It's funny. Stepmania DDR tournaments. I gotta see me some of those high-end tournament play. I bet it's really good. Justin says I would see that. Yeah, it's been referenced in plenty of YouTube videos I've watched, and I can totally see people doing that. It's quite entertaining. It's not how the devs wanted you to play, but I'll be darned if it ain't hilarious. One could argue you could work up just as much of a sweat slapping away at the pad with your hands than with your feet. Okay, maybe not as much, but it's funny. How else do you think I broke the high score? You didn't think I used my feet, did you? I watch Games Done Quick pretty much every time it comes around live. In fact, it's probably going to be live in the next couple weeks or so. And sometimes they do like Stepmania showcases and other like rhythm game stuff. I think one of the last events they did one where they literally, it was a remote event. People were streaming from their homes and stuff, and we were actually able to see somebody play like on the DDR machine. And high-level play on DDR or Stepmania and all this stuff is insane. Like, shout-outs to everybody who can hit all the notes on those crazy hacked songs and stuff, and just, oof, it's crazy. Crazy in an awesome way. Once again, sets of skills that I wouldn't be able to see myself hitting in so very long, but you gotta love seeing it. Oh, it's too much fun. Alright, let's go back to Forbo's thingy-ma-thingy and get some more power-ups so we can... I want to see if I can get this one done by getting the ground pound power-up. Hello, my good man. Could I interest you in more of a beard makeover for me today? Heavy beard cream. Pound the earth with this strong downward move. Boom. Excellent. Alright. Sold. Rolling beard wash. It's funny. Alright, I think I'm good for now. I'm going to hold off on the Brawn vitamin. It's tempting, but I still have just a little over 1K in coinage, so all I really wanted right now was the ground pound power up, so I can do more of Kenkur Caverns #1. It's already daytime, by the way. It's like the appointments at the barbershop take quite a bit of time, as you saw. There we go. Alright, so all I'm missing is the CD and treasure chest for this level, so... I wish there was like a status screen. That's one thing I think this is missing. So let me see it right away. Anyway, we found our prize. That's my ground pound, is it? I turn into a brick? I like turn into a brick block when I slam down. The animations in this game, they get me every time. What on earth? That's so funny. Cool, well I guess now all I gotta do is clear the level. Oh wait, well for experimentation's sake, I just got the record, so let's see what happens if I just hit return to map. Yes, exit level. Does it let me keep it? Oh, it does. I still see the treasure chest on for the daylight section, so I guess I'll just try to get the one for the moonlight section now. Cool. That saves you a little bit of time. Gary, you come up with, like, the best, like, random topics to talk about, by the way, so I appreciate you keeping things fresh in the chat. What's everyone's favorite cereal, he asks. French Toast Crunch is a really good choice from Justin. I don't know. My more recent favorites are kind of lame because I've been trying to, like, increase my fiber intake. So again, I feel old. But I do really like Fiber One, kind of like, there's like a honey-flavored Fiber One cereal, as well as I like Frosted Mini Wheats. Frosted Mini Wheats are pretty good. And, but if I'm going, like, straight junky food, straight junky cereals and stuff, I mean, you can't go wrong with, like, rot your teeth, sugary stuff like Lucky Charms, or... I even had Pokemon cereal at one point when I was, like... Frosted Mini Wheats, yeah. Wait, this is what I need to ground pound to get the thing. Boom. Yay. Treasure chest unlocked. Rusty gear. But I don't eat a whole lot of super sugary cereal lately. It feels like a lot of the commentary I'm making just makes me feel old. Like, oh, brother. There was a Timbits cereal? I've never even heard of Timbits cereal. Timbits are great on their own, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge donut fan. I don't eat nearly as many donuts as I used to, but dang. Also, Fruit Loops are good. DJ Unikitty, I agree. Those remind me, Fruit Loops remind me of my youth. I didn't even know this Timbit cereal existed. Hilarious. I learned something new today. Seems like sometimes they'll make a cereal out of anything. If it has enough appeal. Oh, it's that super tight platforming section again. Oh, you know what else? What other cereal just kind of popped in my head that I like? Corn Pops. Anybody like Corn Pops? Again, it might be kind of boring, but I like it. It's lightly sweetened. It's not overly sweet. It's got a nice texture to it. I like Corn Pops, too. Yeah, give me your sheep that I already rescued and I'm going for again anyway, because why not? Gary says, oops, for me... Unhealthy, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Reese's Puffs. Healthy, Special K, and Frosted Mini Wheats, yeah. You had to remind me of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. My sister loved honeycomb back in the day, Justin. I haven't heard the term honeycomb in so long, but yeah, she loved honeycomb. I don't know if I've ever tried Waffle Crisp. Doggone it. Gary reminded me of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which I love. I do love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So good. Like, just cavity-inducing good. So good. I want to go back to this one daytime first to see where I could have potentially missed that last treasure chest, and if I can't find it, then I will switch to nighttime and do the nighttime section of this level. Hooray, more monies. there was a BTS meal featuring Cajun and sweet chili sauces. I don't eat too many sauces with a lot of my food. I was about to say ketchup, but ketchup's not a sauce. Ketchup is more of a condiment. But I don't eat, like, when I eat stuff off the grill or barbecue and stuff, I'm kind of weird because I like stuff that comes off of a barbecue. Like, I like pulled pork sandwiches, and I like ribs here and there. I'm kind of a carnivore when it comes to stuff like that, but I don't like... I'm weird, though, because I don't like tend to smother that stuff in barbecue sauce all the time. Like, I'm not a big sauce guy. I don't know. I'm weird. I'm not a big sauce guy. Justin, your dad loves grilling. I love grilling, too. Back before I moved out to this apartment, and my wife and I moved out and stuff, my mom had a grill, and basically every summer when it was warm enough, I would be out there grilling stuff for us. I'd grill us, like, Italian sausage and burgers and stuff like that. Lots of fun. Oop, I thought of an exception to my I don't really like sauce rule, though. Whenever I would grill steak, yo, gotta slap that A1 sauce on that steak. That's all I'm saying. That's my exception to the I don't really like sauce rule. But yeah, I love grilling. I can't really do it now because I can't really have a grill on the... it's cool, we do have a ground floor apartment here, which is nice, but we can't have a grill out there on the porch because of safety reasons. So, oh well. Maybe, like, randomly every now and then I'll just go over to my mom's place and just be like, hey, you want me to grill for you? I have an itch. I have an itch to grill. You don't even have to eat it. I'm just going to make stuff for myself. The closest I've been able to do it since we moved out, I've tweeted about it sometimes here and there. I'll grill, quote-unquote, grill burgers on the stove using a skillet. That's about as close as I've been able to do since we moved out. And you know what? It's okay. It's obviously not the same thing as grilling for realsies, but it gets the job done. Where are you, third treasure chest? Wherefore art thou? That glide lasts for quite some time. There's the third coin. Alright. And I can just jump down here. How did I... Okay. I must have scurried right on by it when I first played this level. There's literally no other explanation for it. Maybe I forgot that you can jump down off of rope platforms like that. That's potentially one of the reasons why. Well, cool. That satiated my want to find the very last collectible of the daytime section of this area. Now we can move on to nighttime with a clean slate. Yo, since you're the one who brought up cereals and stuff, Gary, how about you tell us what's the favorite, you're a family man, what's the favorite cereals of your children? Do they share similar tastes to you, or are they kind of off in their own little cereal world? What do they like to eat? DJ Unikitty says, roasting marshmallows and hot dogs over the fire. You know what? At the lakeside cottage that I'm going to be at next weekend for a Father's Day getaway with my wife's family, we tend to sometimes have fires up there, campfires and stuff, and they would do a lot of marshmallow roasting. A popular snack up there would be the s'mores, where we would smash marshmallows between graham crackers and stuff. And, you know, the Hershey's chocolate and all that glory. Yeah, okay, cool. So it's no longer daytime, so this should be, yep, so this is blocked off, so now let's go into the nighttime area. Completely fresh. I like the spotlight effect. It's not like you can't see the rest of the area, but the area around you is just a little bit dimmer to give you the illusion of being wandering around in the darkness. I'm super curious about that rolling move that they said is available in the shop. I feel like I'm eventually going to end up just buying everything from the barbershop. Maybe just some streams will just be me just grinding a whole bunch of money until I can afford everything. Branson, my guy. Why use your bare hands? Why use your bare hands to push a block like this when you can just use your beard? That's the life lesson we can take. Why do anything with your bare hands when you can use your beard? That's the life lesson we can take away from this game. Oh, thank you, DJ Unikitty. I do intend to have a good time. So there won't be a stream next Saturday, or excuse me, next Friday or Saturday, because that's where I'll be. I'll be up at that lakeside cottage with my wife and my father-in-law and a few other of my wife's family and friends and stuff. So that's where I'll be next Friday and Saturday and first half Sunday. We're all doing a little Father's Day get-together. So, yeah, thank you for wishing us fun, DJ Unikitty. I definitely appreciate that. Gary says they love any of the character cereals. We have Pokemon cereal right now, and they love Lucky Charms. You know what? Pokemon cereal is pretty much Lucky Charms, right? But, like, it kind of has, like, a berry flavor to it, though. I thought it was pretty good. Dark Gem. That sounds like a sinister-sounding treasure. Should I have disturbed that from its treasure chest-like sarcophagus? I feel like children are sort of magnetically attracted to character-based food products and stuff. My wife used to tell me, like, back in the day, her and her brother didn't eat normal macaroni and cheese. They ate Pokemon macaroni and cheese. Like, it had to be Pokemon-shaped. See? It's just a thing. Proven, that's just scientific proof. Scientific proof that anything character-based automatically makes your food better. These things are invulnerable to my beard techniques. How dare they be invulnerable? I'm trying to think of character brand stuff that I used to eat when I was a kid, because I'm pretty sure I was guilty of the same exact thing, but nothing really is springing to my mind, to the forefront of my brain at the moment. Character stuff still gets you, even from time to time, Gary, you say. It sucks you in, man. The branding sometimes is all you need to try something. This doesn't make us weak. Doesn't make us like falling prey to the advertising and the marketing, right? It just means that we're human. It just happens. It just happens every now and then. Thumbs up. I didn't think I actually got everything, but I did, so that's cool. Awesome. So, let me check, see what we're doing, all these levels so far. So, back to Mora's house. That doesn't have anything, so, okay, this is 100% complete. This is 100% complete. That's 100% complete. And that's 100% complete. Excellent. So, the next level is, in fact, Kenkur Caverns, Part 3. What is going on here? I picked up a distress signal from Orzo. A dangerous enemy has landed on Pimento Island. I am needed elsewhere. For now, you and the crew should continue construction as planned. Aye, sir. I will inform the crew operations shall continue as scheduled. I have hooks for hands, because why not? That doesn't sound super practical at all. DJ Unikitty says, I remember seeing Japanese Pokemon food commercials on live TV Tokyo stream. I bet those were a real hoot. I wonder if they had one specifically for mac and cheese, like I just said my wife and my brother-in-law used to have. I wouldn't be surprised. What is this, I wonder? Is this some sort of ability that I don't have? What is this? Someone left me a birthday present. It's not even my birthday. I got the clamp beard? What is this? What is this? You got clamp beard. Press up and attack while in the air? No. Okay, and then... Oh, no, but so then I press down and then let go to fling myself. Wow, that's crazy cool. I didn't even... This is my first time unlocking this power-up. I didn't realize that there was more power-ups that you could get besides just in the barber shop. That's hilarious. This game is ridiculous. I love it. There's just a slight delay, though. I can't get to those ones with the coins. It's not going to stop me from trying, though. That's so cool. Don't you wish your beard could do this? There we go. Full of wind. And that's how you get out of here. This game is capital R ridiculous. Alright, so that's for nighttime. Daytime route. Nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime. Wasn't that like a meme video at one point that I'm quoting there? Did you know under Chuck Norris's beard is a fist? Says Gary. Yo, Drew the Nostalgia Maniac earlier was saying that our guy kind of looks like Thor. So Branson is like, he's like an amalgamation of Thor plus Chuck Norris plus anybody who ever had a magnificently versatile beard. All rolled into one super awesome character. This game made that Chuck Norris fact emerge from the depths of my brain, he says. I'm glad it did. We all need more Chuck Norris facts in our life, so I'm glad this was able to bring that to the forefront. I love these enemies that hit me with their slingshots, even though I'm like 2 feet in front of them. They could easily reach out and just like smack me across the face or something, but they take the time. They take the time to hit me with their slingshot. It's the little things in life. You watched the Japanese version of FIM? I definitely did not. I think I get to keep the coin even though I died. I hope I do anyway. I'm just floating over the pit. Stop with the slingshot. I just got done talking about you. I don't approve of you hitting me with your slingshot. Mash, mash, mash before he gets the chance to hit me. Oh, back up. So how would you rate the Japanese version to the original version? Would you say it's better, worse, in between? Does it enhance it at all? Does it make references, or does it have like things that aren't allowed in the Americas? For example, I feel like the UK version, there was an episode, do y'all remember like the Super Speedy Cider Squeezy 6000? I cannot believe I pulled that name out of my hat like that, but it was like a machine that the Flim and Flam brothers or whatever had that like made making apple cider extremely fast and efficient, but because it was called apple cider, cider is alcoholic in the UK. It's like an alcoholic term in the UK, so I don't think that episode ever aired in the UK for My Little Pony FIM, which I find pretty hilarious. There's that card back there. Can I go back and try to get it? Why can't I? Yeah, well, that's a little harsh. You only get like one chance. Oh, what? How come you have crates there, but you don't let me... What? What? How am I supposed to get that chest then? No. Why would you have crates hovering over a death pit? That's so cruel. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's a clamp thing. I'm like, how do I reach it? It's a clamp thing. Okay, duly noted. I'm getting this card. I might not know how to get the CD because it's, you know, dangling up there above a freaking open pit, but I will get this card. Even if I have to reset it a gajillion times, I'm going to get it. Ugh, yes, and win. A Gimlet card, just what I always wanted. I hope I can get one for Christmas, anyway. Alright. And up. You're heading out, Gary? Alright. Your wife just got home from her work training. Actually, my wife is going to be home soon, so I'm probably not going to be streaming for too much longer anyway. Because like I said on Twitter, I'm probably going to have to cut it 6 o'clock, but I'm thinking closer around the 5 o'clock hour, which I just realized it's already in there, so it's been... We've been having a good stream, y'all. So I'm actually going to probably duck out fairly soon, so you're not going to miss too much. And I thoroughly appreciate you being here, bud. Hope to see you in future streams as well. Pretty much about this same time. If this time works pretty good for y'all, I'm thinking this is going to be a good time to stream for me, so... Like I said on Twitter, my starting time's anywhere between like 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern. Well, not starting at 6. The 3 o'clock hour feels like a pretty comfortable time for me to start. Eastern time, by the way. For all these times, by the way. Yes, thank you for joining us, Gary Likes Games. Appreciate you as always. Let me hit this. Wait a minute. This is gonna lower the... That was gonna bother me. That was actually going to bother me if I couldn't get this. Gosh, I didn't realize... Literally been streaming for almost 2 hours. Thanks for actually making me take a look at the time, Gary, because I do feel like I should be getting going sometime soon. Because the wife's coming home, and then I gotta start making dinner, and we might record some Yoshi after I upload today's Yoshi episode. So yeah, it's gonna be a packed evening. But if y'all do want a little bit more TTrom in your day, like I said, hopefully shortly after this stream is over, I'm going to be uploading episode 7 of Redhead and Yoshi and me playing Yoshi's Woolly World. A game, as y'all know, we are absolutely adoring. Can't wait to play more of that, too, so. Dun dun dun. Yes! Another sheep, securely rescued. What if, like, one time you rescued the sheep and, like, it was a troll and it wasn't actually a sheep at all? Ooh, so does this lead back to outside the Caraway Lighthouse? Very cool. Alright, y'all, I actually think I am going to call it here. We've 100%ed 2 of the Caraway Bay, rather, levels, and a couple of the ones here in Kenkur Caverns. Half of this one, and then we unlocked the lighthouse, so I think this is a good place to chill, cut the stream for now. And can I just say, what an amazing first stream it was. I hope this is a decent time for y'all, because I started around 3-ish or so my time, ending around 5-ish or so my time. This is a very comfy setup for me, a very comfy time frame for me. And if this worked for y'all, then I would love to have y'all join me for future streams. If this is a good time frame for y'all, then all the more better. that y'all are here. Oh, Justin saying I'll get to affiliate in no time. And y'all, and you agreeing, DJ Unikitty, y'all are too kind to me. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm gonna bop off here and get some stuff going, get ready for my wife coming home soon, and but in the meantime, I will probably be throwing, like I said, I'll be throwing Yoshi episode 7 up on my YouTube probably like shortly after I end this stream, so be on the lookout for that. I'll probably tweet about it too. So as you know, as I do. So thanks once again to everybody who was in the chat with me today. DJ Unikitty, Justin, Gary Likes Games, Drew was also here as well. Just thanks everybody for tuning in and making my first stream that much more awesome. And shoutouts to my 10 followers now already. Drew, Link, Geeky Jew, Strawberry Yoshi, Rhea, 33, Justin, DJ Unikitty, Video Games, For Fun, Joshua Plays 96, and Gary Likes Games. Thanks everybody. We will see you next time. DJ Unikitty. Thanks everybody for tuning in. So, until next stream, and really until next upload on my channel, or even here on the Twitch and everything in between, since I'm apparently on more than one platform now, take care of yourselves, stay safe, thanks for tuning in, and have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.